This was a destroyed photo, and with just one sentence, Nano Banana Pro rebuilt it from scratch. Today, I'm going to show you exactly how to talk to this AI so it listens to you like a professional designer. By the end of this video, you'll know how to generate studio-grade images, fix broken photos, control lighting, control camera angles, and make this model follow your instructions perfectly. Nano Banana Pro isn't just another AI image generator. It's Google's new image intelligence engine built on Gemini 3 Pro, and it understands photos like a real artist. Lighting, physics, composition, even text. But here's the thing. If you talk to it wrong, your images will look wrong. If you talk to it like a designer, this thing becomes unstoppable. And before we get into prompt school, you need to know why prompting matters. Because Nano Banana Pro doesn't just generate images, it interprets them. It analyzes structure, identity, lighting, context. And all of that only works if your prompt gives it the right instructions. So let me show you the core features, the ones real creators actually use. Feature 1. Reality Reconstruction Engine. This first feature shocked me the most, because Nano Banana Pro doesn't fix photos. It recreates reality. Let me show you something unbelievable. Prompt. Restore this old photo. Fix cracks, scratches, blur, and fading. Rebuild missing facial details accurately. Preserve identity and emotions. Output ultra-sharp 4K. And now, let's push it even further. Prompt. Upscale this 240p CCTV frame to 4K. Reconstruct natural edges, facial features, textures, and lighting. No over-smoothing. Realistic identity. From security cam mush to cinematic clarity. And the crazy part? Reconstruction is just the beginning. Feature 2. Semantic Edit Intelligence. With Nano Banana Pro, you're not editing an image. You're giving it instructions. Watch what happens with just one sentence. Prompt. Transform this photo into a cyberpunk neon cinematic scene. Purple-blue neon lights, glowing reflections, atmospheric fog, futuristic city background, high contrast, sharp details, dramatic lighting, 4K resolution. Now let's go even simpler. Prompt. Change the jacket to a blue leather jacket. Add soft cinematic lighting from the right. Keep pose, skin texture, identity, and realism. Prompt. Convert this selfie into a Hollywood studio headshot. Perfect soft key light, blurred background, detailed skin tone, magazine quality 4K. Feature 3. Physics-aware enhancement. Most AIs fake lighting. Nano Banana Pro understands it like a real camera. Example 1. Golden hour simulation. Prompt. Add golden hour lighting from the left. Warm highlights, soft realistic shadows, natural skin glow. Preserve all details. Example 2. Fix motion blur. Prompt. Remove motion blur using physics-based reconstruction. Restore edges, textures, and lighting accuracy without over-sharpening. Okay, now we enter the dangerous zone. Feature 4. Scene Rebuild Mode. This might be the most addictive feature I've ever tested. Example 1. Camera Angle Reconstruction. Prompt. Rebuild this scene from a slightly higher camera angle. Preserve lighting, identity, and realistic depth. Example 2. Marvel Poster. Prompt. Transform this photo into a Marvel-style movie poster. Dramatic lighting, powerful colors, energy effects, hyper-detailed 4K. Example 3. Beach to Tokyo Transformation. Prompt. Reimagine this beach scene as nighttime Shibuya. Neon billboards, wet reflective street, soft blue-pink glow, keep pose and identity. All right, you've just seen what Nano Banana Pro can do, but here's the truth. All of this power means nothing if you don't know how to talk to it. Because this tool doesn't behave like a toy image generator. It behaves like a real designer, one that listens carefully, interprets your brief, and builds the image from the inside out. So now that you understand what's under the hood, let me show you the part that separates beginners from people who actually get insane results. Welcome to Prompt School, the short, simple system I use every single day to make Nano Banana Pro work like a senior art director. So here's the simple rule I use every single time I prompt Nano Banana Pro. It's a 5-line framework. If you master just this, you're already ahead of 99% of people using image AI. Goal. What is this image for? Subject and context. Who or what and where. Composition and camera. Angle, framing, aspect ratio. Lighting and style, mood, time of day, vibe. Constraints and quality. Text in the image, what must not change, and resolution. Let me give you a real example. Here's a solid Nano Banana Pro prompt for a YouTube thumbnail. Goal. Create a 4K 16:9 YouTube thumbnail for a tutorial video titled How to Talk to Nano Banana Pro Like a Pro. Subject and context. A confident creator pointing toward a floating holographic prompt box that represents AI instructions. Composition and camera. Medium shot, eye-level camera. Creator placed on the left side of the frame, AI interface on the right. Clean, uncluttered background. Lighting and style. High contrast tech lighting with blue-purple neon accents. Soft rim light around the creator. Futuristic Google-style design. Constraints and quality. Add the sharp, readable text. Prompt like a pro, in bold yellow white. Text must be highly legible on mobile. No extra clutter. Output in 4K resolution. That's not poetry. That's a clear creative brief. And Nano Banana Pro loves clear briefs. All right, that's the structure for creating new images. But what about editing existing photos? Which is honestly where most people struggle. Because when you're working with a real picture, you don't want the AI to reinvent the entire world. You want it to fix something without breaking everything else. Lock the invariants when editing. Now, if you're editing an existing photo instead of generating from scratch, there is one phrase you have to start using. Keep X exactly the same, only change Y. Nano Banana Pro is very good at respecting constraints, if you actually give it constraints. For example, let's say I want to turn a normal city photo into a neon night scene without melting all the people into monsters. Here's how I'd prompt it. Turn this daytime city photo into a cinematic night scene with neon lights and wet, reflective pavement. Keep all buildings, cars, and people exactly the same. Only change the lighting, sky, and atmosphere. 16:9, 4K. See the pattern? You tell it very clearly. These things stay frozen. These things can move. That's how you get pro-level edits instead of chaos. Now we move into something Nano Banana Pro is surprisingly amazing at. Text inside images. Most AI models still struggle with this. But this one, if your prompt is clean, the text becomes poster grade. Text-first prompts for posters and infographics. One of the biggest superpowers of Nano Banana Pro is how good it is with text inside images. So if you're making thumbnails, posters, infographics, you want to write prompts that are text first, not text as an afterthought. Here's the 3 rules I follow. Put the exact text in quotes. Tell it what kind of text it is. Title, subtitle, label, tagline. Tell it that the text must be sharp and readable on a phone. Here's a real example for a business infographic. Design a 16:9 business infographic titled Q4 Growth Overview. Main title text, Q4 Growth Overview. Add a highlight box with the text, plus 42% year over year. Use clear, sharp English labels and simple charts. All text must be perfectly readable on a phone and a laptop screen. Clean, modern design. 4K resolution. You're not just asking for an infographic. You're giving Nano Banana Pro the exact copy and then telling it how important legibility is. That's how you end up with graphics you can actually put in a deck or in a YouTube video, not just AI eye candy. Next up, multi-image and character consistency. This is where Nano Banana Pro quietly becomes insane for storytellers and brands. It can keep the same face consistent across multiple shots, even if you change the angle, the outfit, or the background. But again, only if you talk to it clearly. Here's how I like to structure those prompts. Tell it what each reference image is for, and then tell it what must stay consistent. Example. Let's say I upload 3 reference photos of the same person. Here's a prompt I'd use. Use these 3 reference photos of the same woman. Create one cinematic 16:9 scene where she appears 3 times. Once sitting at a desk, once standing by a window, once presenting in front of a screen. Her face, hairstyle, and overall outfit style must stay consistent with the reference images. Natural office lighting, realistic 4K photo. Okay, you can keep characters consistent. Now, let's step into the part that makes your images look expensive. Prompt like a director, camera and lighting, because Nano Banana Pro understands camera language. So if you want cinematic images, you need to speak in cinematic terms. Nano Banana Pro understands camera language really well. Low angle, high angle, overhead shot, shallow depth of field, neon lighting, golden hour, harsh shadows. So instead of just saying, make it cinematic, give it the actual shot you want. Watch the difference here. Bad prompt. Make this portrait more cinematic. Better prompt. Turn this portrait into a cinematic close-up. Camera. Slightly low angle, 50mm lens look, very shallow depth of field. Lighting. Soft key light from the left, subtle rim light from behind, dark background. Keep the subject's face and expression identical. 4K. That sounds like you're talking to a cinematographer, not a genie. For infographics, guides, storyboards, your prompt must give structure. Structure for complex layouts. Example. Design a 16:9 step-by-step infographic. How to use Nano Banana Pro for thumbnails. Use 5 steps left to right. Each box needs 1 icon, 1 headline, 1 short description. Clean, readable layout. 4K. All right, if you're still here, here are 2 pro tricks that aren't in any official guide. Number 1, persona prompting. Make the AI think like someone specific. You can actually tell Nano Banana Pro how to think before it creates an image. And here's a perfect example. The military does many things extremely well, but designing infographics is not one of them. You've seen the type. Cluttered layouts, 10 different fonts, 0 spacing, and absolutely no visual hierarchy. It's chaos. But with one good prompt, watch what happens. Think like a senior military visual analyst specializing in defense briefing design. Rebuild this layout with disciplined spacing, consistent military-style typography, structured alignment grids, and a clear hierarchy suitable for an official mission briefing. Remove clutter, standardize icons, and present the information with tactical clarity. 16:9, 4K. Number 2, long shot, close-up reframing. Fix the shot you regret. Here's the second trick, and this one is wild. Let's say you took a group photo from too far away. You can reframe the shot without breaking the faces. Reframe this long shot into a clean, cinematic close-up of the main subject. Preserve face identity, expression, and proportions. Keep background depth correct. 4K. And that is how you talk to Nano Banana Pro like a pro. If you want a full video with only high-end prompt hacks, comment Prompt School, and I'll turn this into a whole series.